Now you can see the lighthouse to the right of the cathedral.
Yeah, you could say I've got a thing about global warming. It's a load of bologneses. Well, that's my opinion. I do not believe that global warming is man-made, if indeed global warming is happening. You know, scientists keep saying in 50 years' time or whatever, vast swathes of the world will be underwater as the sea levels rise. You know, this would be a terrible thing if it was to be happening. But if that does happen, I've just done a short film, which I hope you enjoy, of me looking at the newly drawn map of the United Kingdom, with certain parts of it underwater. This would have the attraction that you wouldn't have to travel very far to the seaside with rising sea levels. Now you see a map of the UK as it is now, with everything as it should be. But now let's go forward 50 years. You will see vast swathes of South East Wales, the South and Central Midlands, as well as parts of Merseyside, which are underwater. Note that New Brighton has moved, and it is now called New Brighton. And there are several islands called the Bacon, Lettuce and Tomato Islands, which are easily accessible by ferry. Just imagine it would be great. Abergavenny, Hereford, Weobley, Shrewsbury, Hinckley and Worcester having their own seasides. Fantastic. You know, and also this would save on the burning of fossil fuels, as people would not have to travel so far to go to the seaside. You could travel by boat on a 6-stop superb seaside sensations ticket from only £23.14 for a single journey. Isn't that fantastic? Wow, it would be so easy to get to these destinations by road and train. Lovely. First port of call is Abergavenny. Wow, a great castle by the sands. Friendly people, and there is the Blorange with Abergavenny Lighthouse just beyond. Lovely beaches and a great place to shop. Sensational summer weather. The sun always shines in Abergavenny. A very contented Abergavenny resident, a real tourist haven, and visiting Abergavenny's market is a must. Next we visit Hereford-on-Sea, High Town and the black and white house, as it blends in superbly with its newly founded seaside status, Timothy lapping up the sun. The Hereford Trow sailing through High Town and by the cathedral, which is now on the seafront, and here is a view of the Hereford Bull, enjoying the weather. You can now see Hereford-on-Sea's new lighthouse. Hey, why not visit Hereford's new harbour, lap up the sun and enjoy some of Timothy's great stand-up comedy. Now we sail north to idyllic Weobley-on-Sea with its range of black and white timbered houses, a great tourist destination. So tranquil. There is someone off to South Beach now. Deck chairs, and there is a view of Weobley Lighthouse. On a light-hearted note, just imagine if global warming was happening in the Victoria era. Wow, that would have been quite something. Workouts on the beach in traditional Victorian swimming costumes. Next stop is Shrewsbury by the sea. Wow, a penny farthing. Now steeped in history, this town has a truly remarkable coastline, and due to the tropical thermal drift effect, you'll find on its famous South Beach that the average daytime temperature never goes down below 28.3 degrees centigrade. This beach is a magnet for tourists. Now, next port of call is Hinckley-on-Sea. Twinned with Hereford in Germany, it has an especially nice east-facing beach. An ice cream van, I must buy one. You know, you could stop here for a quick bite to eat and then catch a ferry to the Bacon, Lettuce and Tomato Islands, which have some of the nicest holiday resorts in the world. Don't you just love fish and chips? Oh, now we come to Worcester.
Now you can see the lighthouse to the right of the cathedral.
It's always party time in Worcester, with famous composer Edward Elgar gaining much inspiration looking out to sea. Oh, and there is some Worcester rock. Great for fishing. And there is a dog lazing on the newly built promenade. So much to do. Listen to some more of Timothy's terrific stand-up comedy and admire the flowers. Very peaceful. Now, what a tour that was, and not an icicle in sight. Well, when I go on this trip, I always have a nice day out, and as the day draws to an end, you will see that Worcester-on-Sea is famous for its lovely sunsets. See ya!